according to a preliminary research conducted by Economic Affairs Office of Esra-Adi Wejerat district, southern Tigrai. 89% of the residents in the district are exposed to hunger. The study shows 6 people have died so far due to the drought and warned that many others may face the same fate unless aid is delivered urgently. An elderly resident of the district in San'ala vicinity, Alganish Kabeda, says she and her sister used to make their living by farming and an aid was given rarely from the safety net program before the war. Alganish says her sister, Ababa Kabeda, died of hunger, leaving 2 children behind as a result of the drought that occurred in the vicinity. Alganish says, let alone feeding her nieces, she was left with no choice and sometimes drinks a cup of coffee for dinner or sleeps empty belied.
The crops we sowed became unproductive, and we can't get food to eat. My sister had nothing to provide for her children. When her children asked for food, she was telling them that she didn't have food to provide. Sometimes she was giving them roasted grain for a daily meal. She was feeding her children as possible as she could, while starving for herself. She was finally found dead out of hunger. As you can see me, I am sitting here alone. And sometimes I wait to get something to satisfy my hunger, or go to my neighbors to beg for a cup of coffee and spend the rest of the day without food.
This is the home of another resident in the vicinity, severely affected by drought, Fatina Badi, who migrated with 4 members of her family in search of food. Her neighbor says she left her home behind due to the drought that occurred in the vicinity.
The land she sowed became unproductive. She said she was leaving her home behind since she had nothing to feed her family. We can't afford to help her too since we have nothing to provide, and that's why she left.
Head of Economic Affairs Office in the district, Harife Yagida, says 6 people died of hunger resulted from the drought and lack of humanitarian aid delivery. The head adds 89% of the residents are on the verge of death because of the hunger.
Drought hit 8 of the vicinities in the district. The drought this season is severe. Humans and animals are dying of hunger. 6 people died out of hunger in our district. A mother named Ababa Kabada died of hunger in San'ala vicinity. Unless an emergency aid delivery is provided immediately to the residents in the district, about 55,989 residents in Wejerat district are at risk of dying from hunger. There are also residents who started migrating. Apparently, around 85 residents in the district have left behind their homes and migrated.
The residents call for humanitarian agencies, federal government, and the area in Tigray to pay due attention to the hunger resulted from drought in the area and provide life-saving assistances. The aid also warned that unless immediate life-saving responses are provided, the drought may cause further human loss in the district.